Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its mission? To explore strange new worlds, to discover new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Human world.
Though the Enterprise's primary mission is peaceful exploration, the galaxy holds many surprises. To be prepared, we are conducting a mock battle with the USS Republic.
Captain Patterson reports the Republic is in position and ready to begin, Captain.
The Republic is arming weapons and raising shields. I suggest we do the same, Captain.
Hello, am I coming through? God friggin'. The whole thing is goddamn messed up. The thing is, if I have to, like, it's full screen, and I can't exactly put this into a window format. So I have to actually, like, open up the task manager, and what it does is just screws everything up. So I have to do this whole goddamn thing all over again. Alright, let's try this dance again. And we're gonna skip the intro, since you already know what's going on. So now you can be able to hear me. This is the Star Trek 25th anniversary. Yes, it is an enhanced CD-ROM. This actually came back it was at around the same time that Star Trek 6 came out. So yeah, this is back in the days of DOS. Someone jumps me out. God frickin' damn.
Space, the final frontier.
You know what?
These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
I'm sorry. Sound draws me out. I'm gonna just lower that by a little bit. Hang on. Bring it down to 20. And see what that does. Alright, let's try this again. How about now?
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its mission? To explore strange new worlds, to discover new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
That works, okay. Thank frickin' God. Alright, anyways.
Human world.
Though the Enterprise's primary mission is peaceful exploration, the galaxy holds many surprises. To be prepared, we are conducting a mock battle with the USS Republic.
Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do this.
Captain Patterson reports the Republic is in position and ready to begin, Captain.
The Republic is arming weapons and raising shields. I suggest we do the same, Captain.
Arming weapons. Raising shields.
Alright, so I'm gonna do this real quick, just because it really, like, throws you into the loop. This is kind of supposed to be the tutorial of the space combat. There's a flag, right? Oh, did I just take off the shields?
Raising shields.
I need to keep remembering that there is no WASD in this. Scotty.
Aye, sir.
I will discuss this later.
Aye, sir.
Where is he?
Aye, sir. Target analysis off.
Surprised we haven't crashed into him. I don't even know if that's even possible.
Target analysis off.
Oh! Gotcha!
The Republic is crippled, Captain.
Captain Patterson extends his congratulations, sir.
Lowering shields and disarming weapons.
Message coming in from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Jim, the Enterprise is ordered to travel to Pollux 5. The natives report that alien life forms have been attacking the settlers near a mine at Mount Idle. You are to report to the High Prelate of the colony. The settlers are members of the Acolytes of the Stars sect. The description of the attackers vary, but all say that the attackers resemble creatures from many Earth religions known as demons. Starfleet wants you to determine the nature of these creatures and to resolve the situation without bringing harm to the colonists. Starfleet out.
Alright, so now we have a chance to talk. This is Star Trek 25th anniversary. If you hadn't noticed who's talking, this is actually the original cast from the original series. All 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 7 of them. This is actually one of the last few times that DeForest Kelley ever reprised his role as Dr. McCoy before he ever passed away. So that's a nice little tidbit. So yeah, this is like, this plays out a bit like old Telltale games, and it's got full voiceover with all the actors and all the characters and all that stuff. So yeah, again, it plays out like a Telltale game, but it's like half when you go into the away team, it's like Telltale games, and then the other part of it is ship combat, which you just seen me try to do. And it's actually very complicated because it does not play like any other old computer game like it does now. There is no WASD. In order to let's see, I have like the manual right here in front of me. I'm trying to figure this shit out. Okay, so this I think is the captain's log.
Captain's log.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so those are the options. That's to beam down, but I'm not in orbit of a planet yet. And here is to save.
Save new game.
Yes. We're gonna put that. So that's a little bit of a plus for me. It allows me to save at any point. So this is where the spastic saver comes out in me. When you watch me play Super Star Wars with any indication, I will be doing this very, very often. Alright, now let's see, I think we can go to talk. If we press T.
I advise referring to the star map and setting a course for the Pollux system,
Yeah,
sir.
it talks with the crew. I think it just talks to Spock.
Arming
I
weapons.
think W is weapons from
Disarming
Chekhov.
weapons.
S is shields.
Raising shields. Lowering shields, Captain. Raising shields.
Oops. Okay, that's shield.
Lowering shields, Captain.
And then A.
Target analysis on.
Okay, that brings up the enemy target. So if I was fighting the Republic, it would have shown his damage.
Target
Turn that off.
analysis
It's going to
on.
show my status. D is damage control, so that tells Scotty what to repair. That's the shields, phasers, torpedoes, the sensor deflector dish. I think the saucer section, the main body, and the warp nacelles. Let's see what else is there. That's the pause menu. Don't need that. That's actually pause. Some of those options. Where am I? It's nice to know that you can actually see it this time around. And of course, each character has their own. Let's see if I talk to. I don't have any. I'm just flying the ship around. Hang on. Okay, so we're on the bridge. Ship movement. Here we go. Okay, so adjust the speed by using the number pad on top. Excuse me. But I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm just gonna stay in normal. Here we go. Alrighty. Toggle that's the viewpoint, so we get full screen. And navigation. Here is our entire star map of the galaxy. Now we can go to any of these places, but the problem is if we are go to any other star system that we are not supposed to, we're going to end up being off course, and that'll actually get us into trouble. We're either going to run into Klingons, Romulans, or the Alassi. And most likely they're going to kill us. Now, I need to find where our destination is. It just happens to be Pollux 5. What the hell is that? Pollux 5, Pollux. Pollux is over here. Take us out, Mr. Sulu.
We have arrived at Pollux 5.
Alright, so since we're here at Pollux 5, we have to consult with Uhura to make contact. That's H for hail.
Message from High Prelate Robert Angevin, sir.
Welcome, Enterprise. The High Prelate awaits you. Please, beam down and meet with him.
You have blue hair. Okay, so we can't beam down just yet because we have to reach orbit, so... Yeah, they really go into deep, detail with this. Alright, so we're in orbit. I think our shields... Okay, can't beam down with our shields up, so we have shields down, we are in orbit. And now we send the away team. So what I'm going to do first is save...
Save new game.
Nope.
Replace previous
That
game.
one. That one, there we go. Okay. And let's see if there's anything.
Captain's log.
Nope. Alright, so let's just go ahead and beam down.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the con.
The usual away team consists of Kirk, Spock, McCoy, and some random red shirt who we can probably get killed.
This is so much better, gentlefolk. We are honored at your presence, and hope you will find peace here in our haven.
Captain, the flora on this planet is very interesting. I wonder how useful it may be for medicinal purposes.
Alright, hang on. Normal curve, special interface. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, so that's okay, these are our items. So we have our stun. We have our phasers, stunning setting, kill setting. I believe that is the tricorder. This is McCoy's tricorder, this is communicator, and Dr. McCoy's med bag. We don't need that. This is our... Okay, that's pretty much to use an item. Demographics. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. This is back in the days of DOS. Here we go. Observe. Let's... Okay, these are to talk to people, so...
I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. We have received word that alien life forms are creating problems at your mining facilities at Idle Mountain. Tell me more.
Now, when we talk to people, they're actually... It's a lot like Telltale games. We have a choice on what we can be able to say. Now, there's choice 1, which seems to be like the most diplomatic. Choice 2...
Most High Prelate and Given, I am honored to meet you. I consider it my divine duty to assist you in any possible way with the spawn of the devil.
Seems a bit too kiss-ass.
Been seeing ghosts and boogeymen, eh? I find that a little hard to believe.
That just sounds like William Shatner. Okay, I'm just gonna go with a diplomatic one.
I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. We have received word that alien life forms are creating problems at your mining facilities at Idle Mountain. Tell me more.
Now, they do take into account that what you say to them will affect how they react back to you, so...
Certainly, Captain Kirk. Not aliens per se. We have encountered what we believe are demons at Idle Mountain. Creatures surely emerging from the very gates of hell. Our God would not test us thus without reason. So we believe your might and insight are our God's method to help us discover what is going on.
Aside from seeing demons, has any hard data been collected? Any evidence I could see? Demons, gates of hell, this is the 23rd century.
Oh, alright.
Aside from seeing demons, has any hard data been collected? Any evidence I could see?
Of course I'm going to say this. I'm not going to...
Demons, gates of hell, this is the 23rd century. Aside from...
A skeptic would consider everything merely anecdotal or unproven. My people will gladly tell you their own stories, so you need not hear it secondhand through me.
What can you tell me about the mine itself? You're wasting the time of a starship capable of destroying this planet with campfire stories? No wonder you were dumped out here in the middle of nowhere.
Damn it, Jim, you are Captain Kirk, not Captain Asshole.
What can you tell me about the mine itself?
The area is exceptionally stable tectonically, and easy for our machinery to work in, praise God. We've mined for hafnium and a variety of useful trace elements. The deeper we dig, however, the more anomalous the variety of minerals seems to be. Our Ignatiate brother Stephen has his own theories about why this might be. Either way, the anomalies inspired Brother Candray to conduct studies inside the mine. Yesterday, he reported discovering a strange door. A gate to hell, surely, for the demons caused a cave-in immediately. Candray was trapped, unconscious, and the demons prevent us from rescuing him. We can only hope he is still alive. Thank you for your courtesy, Kirk. May you receive the guidance and protection of our God as you complete this divine mission.
Okay, it's supposed to be a quick, there's T, L, okay, let's look, talk, gee, let's give or use, and then, oh, get, and then that's use, okay, so that's to use an item in our inventory. When we go to our inventory, we go with I, and then W, I think, is to walk. Yeah, we can just go here. So I'm going to talk to, I think this is McCoy.
You look rather cold, Bones.
I'm not cold. I'm freezing. And that damn transporter just had to set me down in the middle of a snowdrift.
A centimeter of snow does not technically constitute a drift, Doctor.
And doctors say that patients complain too much.
Ensign Everett, I'm going to talk to you. Hang on.
I've never seen snow like this before. This is great.
You mean you've never built a snowman, Ensign?
I've never even thrown a snowball. Do you think anyone would mind?
Well...
Later, Ensign, we have work to do.
Oh, we're gonna get you killed. We are so gonna get you killed.
Captain, demons and supernatural creatures are, almost by definition, illogical. Yet it is evident these people believe what they have seen. Barring illness or mass hysteria, I agree that a real problem seems to exist.
Okay, let's look.
Spock raises an eyebrow.
Of course he does.
Dr. Leonard McCoy, the finest doctor in Starfleet, wishes that he were on a warmer planet.
So unfortunately we do not have Captain Kirk going into soliloquy.
Ensign Everett, who has never been this close to snow before in his life, gazes with childlike fascination at the ground.
Okay.
High Prelate Angiven waits patiently for you to decide what you will do next.
Alright, so...
A quickly constructed Spartan shelter, primarily used by fledgling colonies. A quickly constructed...
Okay, this door's the same thing. So let's see if we can What's it say? All mining equipment use this road. Alright, so let's see. Let's go in here. There was nobody in here. I want to talk to people, so maybe in the other one. No, I vaguely remember what happens in this, again, because I watched a Let's Play of it. So let's look.
A sturdy man of advanced years whose blue eyes meet yours with clarity, curiosity, and directness.
But, again, this was a while back, so I don't remember.
A grim-faced minor colonist nods curtly at you.
How to really handle all of this.
You'll understand if I don't stand up, I hope. I am not well.
Brother Chubb.
The Tellarite appears completely at home surrounded by humans, but the wrinkling on his brow indicates a great deal of worry.
Alright, let's talk to people.
I am worried about Brother Chubb. Can you examine him, Doctor?
Ah,
This man needs help, Jim, and I wouldn't want to put it off for too long.
of course, Bones. Hang on. Use inventory. Tricorder.
Jim, this man has suffered severe physical injuries to his head and arm. The wounds have been adequately cared for. However, he has developed a Nugarian infection. If not treated swiftly, the effects can be fatal. The infection can normally be treated with hypoditoxin, but there's none on the Enterprise.
I may be of some assistance. The Lorexian berry grows near the mouth of the cave. If I could acquire it, I would be able to synthesize the hypoditoxin from the berry. Unfortunately, the demons prevent us from approaching the cave entrance. Perhaps you could retrieve it for me.
Okay, that's our first thing to do. We have done. Let's talk to you.
He is too busy consoling the wounded man.
Okay.
He is too busy consoling the wounded man.
Alright, so I
He
guess...
is too busy consoling the...
Okay, I got the idea. Alright, so... enough talk. Let's get some berries. And I think it's supposed to be this way. Oh! Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, yep. And that.
You see a small explosion, and the Klingon's hand falls to the ground with a dull thud.
What happened to our,
Ensign Everts is unconscious. Ensign Everts is unconscious.
Bones, can you wake him up? Hang on. Use inventory. Dot.
Why would you want to do that? Let's not go misusing a medical kit, Jim.
Oh, how about you wake him up, Bones? Jesus Christ. Look at him.
Dr. McCoy is still hoping the cold winds that whip around Mount
Oh, he is
Ida
still
will
standing
soon
there. I
die
thought I
down.
shot him. Hang on. Jackhole. Alright then.
They look like Klingons.
Well, of course they do.
Captain, we registered phaser fire and an unknown energy beam. Is everyone okay?
We're fine. Did you register any disruptor fire?
No, Captain. Why? Are there Klingons down there?
No, just an idea. Kirk out.
Fascinating. I begin to suspect that we have stumbled upon something that the colonists would never have uncovered.
What is it, Spock?
I wish to gather further data before making a definite conclusion, Captain.
Alright, so...
You take the Klingon's detached hand. You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain anything.
There's gotta be some kind of fucking berries around here, so we gotta find some more.
These Brandzite pods add a nice touch to the local flora. A large patch of Kytelian tulips. These Brandzite pods add a nice touch to the local flora. The path is surrounded by some beautiful shrubbery.
Captain, I detect a recent avalanche approximately 6.2 kilometers away that occurred within the last 3 days. The mountain may be quite dangerous.
Demons, Klingons, avalanches. What's next? The Wicked Witch of the West?
That is not logical, Doctor.
It wasn't supposed to be logical, you green-blooded Vulcan. Why does everything have to be so damn logical?
We're so grumpy.
I guess this isn't such a great planet after all.
Hope you're okay.
You get no response.
Talk!
You get no response.
Alright, let's see. Ah! Hang on. I see berries. What is this?
Various types of berries grow amongst the bushes. You have retrieved a sample of berries.
Alright, now let's forget the cave for now and go back. And let's see, use let's give it to him.
Good! You
There we
have
go.
found the berries. Bring them to my lab, quickly.
Or lab. What, the other building? Oh, frick nuggets. Okay, hang on. Use inventory.
The settings on the Ardak 4 have already been adjusted. Simply place the berry in the machine and the hypoditoxin will be synthesized.
In here?
You tinker with it, but do nothing significant.
This? Ah, okay, there we go.
The machine synthesizes a quantity of hypoditoxin.
We've got to get this to Brother Chubb as quickly as possible, Jim.
Will do, Bones. And it would really suck if he just died right now. Use I.
Thank you. You're most kind.
There we go. Alright, now we can talk to you.
I headed up the party that sought to rescue Brother Kandri. Without warning, the demons appeared and attacked us as we approached the mine.
Can you tell us what they look like?
Like the demons that have plagued devout folk since before our people left the earth. Huge, muscular demons with ruddy skin, truly the manifestation of evil, with bat wings, horns and talons and a pointed tail. God preserve us all. One tore open my arm and I surely would have perished, but for my companions who bore me back down the mountain.
The demons didn't follow you?
No.
That doesn't sound like any demons I've gone up against. Then again, this isn't Doom.
I am Brother Griznash. I went up the mountainside in solitary prayer, seeking to face my fears. Indeed, I found them. A bellowing Krognik demon with sharp teeth and a long snout descended upon me in a rush of wind.
Captain, a Krognik demon has a decidedly wolfish appearance. Brother Grisnash, is this not the traditional shape of the Evil One and his minions among Tellarites?
It is.
I believe this may be significant, Captain.
Okay, so it showed up as a demon for him, showed up as whatever the hell that was for this dude, and showed up as Klingons for us.
Brother Kandre is my partner. I was on the communications link when the demons caused the rockfall and silenced him. He said he'd found a strange door with devilish writing. Truly, he came upon the gate of hell itself.
I'll be the judge of that.
I am Brother Stephen, an Ignatiate following the holy teachings with mind and soul alike. I believe the anomalous mineral readings in combination with evidence of ancient disturbances in this otherwise highly stable geologic location indicates previous habitation of the region eons ago.
Why, Spock, you two should get along fine. He sounds just like you.
I would be equally honored to discuss medicine with you, Doctor, as science with your Vulcan associate. Let me continue. I believe our God made humans, aliens, and demons all. If I could get a real demon into my study, I would bless our God for the opportunity, as I thank him for everything in this life.
You tread close to unholy knowledge, Brother Stephen.
I appreciate your prayers, Brother Roberts. Captain, if you and your people go up the mountain, I hope afterward you will visit me in my study, which is next door. I'm too old to make the trek myself, but I'm eager for knowledge. In return, I will offer you what insights our God grants these old eyes.
Okay.
You know, Jim, they can take a captain out of a starship and a science officer out of his lab, but you can never retire a doctor.
Not the good ones, that's for sure.
My mom wanted me to become a doctor. Honest. But I hated my biology classes.
So did I, but I became one anyway.
Yeah.
That is not logical, Doctor.
Neither was some of my professors.
The medical methods of these people seem primitive to me, Doctor.
By our standards, yes. Here the acolytes prefer a simpler lifestyle. Unfortunately, this is one of the consequences.
Let's talk to you.
My Uncle John lived with the acolytes a long time ago. He died in their service helping plague victims on New Ontario 6 20 years ago.
The acolytes did a lot of good work for the needy in this quadrant.
It will be good to help them for a change.
Uncle John, really? Alright, let's go back to the lab. Talk to you.
You get no response.
I never dreamed that Starfleet would be interested in my discoveries, Captain. But our God often surprises us.
You get no response. You get no A multi-purpose workspace with fine, well-worn tools and equipment close at hand.
What's this?
An old-fashioned computer. It appears to have some type of simulation running. Assorted pieces of glass rest on this table, from ancient beakers to double burners. An antiquated molecular synthesizer sits in the corner. A glass-fronted display of mineral specimens, including a meteorite, a few fossil shells, the skull of a cat-sized alien animal, and a very encrusted twist of metal.
Interesting.
You get no response.
How do I do this?
You are interested in my little museum of curiosities?
Looks like a pile of junk if you ask me.
Really?
Yes, tell us about these things. Where did you find all this? Looks like a pile of junk if you ask me. Yes, tell us about these things.
I enjoy talking about these treasures. Shall I go into mineral specimens? Meteorite, fossil shells, skull of a small alien animal, twist of metal, or would you rather move on to something else? Mineral specimens.
Let's just go down the line, shall we?
True curiosities, nothing more. I think they're very pretty, don't you? Shall I go into mineral specimens? Meteorite. I believe this is evidence of the cataclysm which destroyed the moon of Pollux 5 eons past. I've constructed a theoretical model based on analysis of the planet's rings of what things might have been like. I think that the moon, like Earth's moon, would have made a total eclipse of the sun possible. I would have liked to have seen that. For conditions making a perfect total eclipse are rare in the universe. Our God creates great wonders. Shall I go into mineral specimens? Meteorite, fossil shells, one of the oldest forms I've seen on this planet. Our God makes beautiful things indeed. Shall I go into mineral specimens? Fossil skull of a small alien animal. The skull of a modern Silati, the largest creature native to this planet, about the size of a house cat from Earth. The Salatis combine a rather insectoid pattern with four-legged reptilian form, including praying mantis-like forelimbs. Shall I go into mineral specimens?
So it looks like a giant green bug, I guess.
Fossil skull twist of metal. This chunk of rock is a greatly weathered example of a vanadium tungsten alloy, which doesn't occur naturally. It is my best evidence that the area was previously inhabited.
Makes sense.
Shall I go into mineral specimens? Or twist of metal? Or would you rather move on to something else? Very well. I can't imagine why, but if you have a further interest in any of this, take what you like. But please remember to return my treasures when you're done with them.
Oh, we can take them? Let's grab all of it. Yoink, yoink. Alright, what is this?
This hand was taken from the Klingon outside the cave. An old corroded twist of metal. Fossil shells of aesthetic interest.
Alright, anyways, let's move out of here. Let's go. I don't think there's anything else we can take, so let's head back to the cave. Can we do a tricorder scan on these things?
This is not a Klingon, Captain. Not a real one. It is an organic construct, an android-like robot. It looks like a Klingon, but the appearance is entirely superficial.
Fascinating. Alright, so can I use the tricorder on the on this? No? Okay, never mind. Oh, that music is not pretty. Hang on. Where's there we go.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
I know that music anywhere. You watch the old show, if that music played, you knew there was going to be trouble.
A large pile of rubble blocks what appears to be a large metallic structure.
What is this?
A large metallic door is set in the structure. A pulsing red light is set in the structure above the door. A structure built into the surrounding rock. It must have been buried here for millennia. A large pile of rubble blocks what appears to be a large metallic structure. Commander Spock, curious about what lies ahead. Dr. Leonard McCoy, glad that the cave provides some shelter from the breeze. Ensign Everett's wary of more ambushes.
Talk.
Jim, the next time you need medical help on a snowball,
Bones.
I'll probably end up coming along.
I recommend as thorough an analysis of this area as possible.
Right.
No sign of demons, Klingons, or other hostiles, Captain. I promise, I'll let you know the instant something appears.
Don't be too anxious, Ensign. We may want to talk with them.
You get no response.
Tricorder.
Captain, there are several weak points in the cave-in's structure. Careful use of our phasers from the top down should be able to clear it.
Okay then. Actually, hang on. 'Cause I've got a bad feeling
Save
about
new
this.
game. Replace previous game.
Top.
Assume firing positions.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh!
He's dead, Jim.
Ensign Everett lies dead, crushed by the boulder.
Wow, he actually killed him.
Dr. Leonard McCoy, glad that the cave provides some shelter from the breeze.
Okay, let's see if I can not kill him. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, since that's the one that rolls,
Assume firing position.
shoot at that one first. There we go.
Captain, the consequences of such actions may be catastrophic.
That's a body.
Jim, stop trying to shoot everything. You're making me nervous.
But I shoot at you, Bones.
Fascinating. Doctor, isn't this behavior indicative of acute paranoia?
Jim, I think you need a vacation real bad.
Alright, tricorder. Medical tricorder. Where is... Here we go.
This man is badly hurt and suffering from shock and exposure as well.
Alright, Bones, heal him.
It was a near thing, but he'll live.
Brother Kandri is barely conscious and
Oh,
is
it's Brother
lying
Kandri,
still,
okay.
trying to regain his strength.
Let's talk to you.
Oh, thank you, kind souls, for saving my life. Let me rest here for a little before returning to report this miracle to Prelate Angiven. Oh, thank you, kind souls, for saving...
I recommend as thorough an analysis of this area as possible.
Right, tricorder.
Fascinating, Captain. This door is made of an unknown material. It is clearly built by an alien race we have no knowledge of.
What's this?
It appears to be a security lock designed to open the door when the correct handprint is registered.
Hand.
Nothing to report, Captain.
So what happens if I use this?
The fit is perfect, but something seems to be shorting out.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Wait, what? Like,
I recommend as thorough an analysis of this area as possible.
Oh, no shit, Spock.
Jim, the next time you need
Bones.
I'll probably end up...
Oh, thank you, kind souls.
You get no response. This looks like some of the hand security panels on the Enterprise. A large metallic door. You fail to obtain anything. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
So what if I use this?
Nothing happens.
Is there a way I can build a combine? Hang on, give me one quick second. Use items. Hello. Alright, so what happens if I...
Nothing happens.
It's gotta be something with the hand. I don't know what.
Nothing to report, Captain.
Well, let's see what happens if I go back. Maybe we can do something with that table. shop was in here. So what happens if we do this?
Mr. Spock, see what you can do about that.
Ah!
This machinery is delicate, but I have managed to repair the circuitry.
Okay then, let's go back then. Oh hey, he's gone. Alright, anyways, let's see what happens if we try to use the hand this time.
The hand circuitry triggers a connection and the door opens.
Oh boy.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
Alright. We're going in.
Many alien machines fill the room. Many alien machines fill the room. Many alien machines fill the room. Many alien machines.
Okay. Bones, what do you make of this?
I wonder who or what constructed all this.
Logically, the machinery is sustaining some type of life in suspended animation. If we can reactivate the machines, then we may be able to meet its creators.
I'm just a security officer, sir.
Of course you are. Okay, so what happens if we do this? Is that supposed to do it? It's supposed to like power this down, I guess. Oh hey.
Welcome to our home. Thank you for repairing our somnambutron.
Stop. You're trespassing on Federation territory.
Oh, asshole Kirk.
I welcome you on behalf of the United Federation of Planets. Who are you? Where you come from? We did fix your machine. Can we write the repair bill off against rent on this land?
That's even worse.
Stop.
All right,
I welcome you on behalf of the United Federation of Planets. Who are you? Where you come from?
We call ourselves Nowians. Thousands of years ago, we saw that meteor impacts were going to cause an ice age. We created this huge underground shelter to preserve our race, keeping us in suspended animation until the planet had recovered. We programmed the machinery to revive us at the next eclipse, but we did not count on the destruction of our moon.
Some advanced civilization. Perhaps you can tell us about the demons. Some advanced civilization. Perhaps you can tell us about the demons.
The demons, as you call them, are created by a machine designed to keep intruders away from our sleep chambers. It pulls from the minds of any approaching creature their most feared enemy and produces replicas to scare them away. For you and your crew, it was Klingons. For the Tellarites, a wolf demon. And for the other humans, a demon from their religion. On behalf of my people, thank you for waking us. I will turn off the machinery which creates our guardians, so that they no longer bedevil those with whom we now share our home.
That's pretty advanced.
Oh, whoa! Alas! The key is missing. I can do nothing. Even we will suffer the attacks of our own guardians unless the key can be found. I implore you, if you can help, please do so.
Jim, think about that skull we picked up from Brother Stephen.
Yeah.
Now look at this alien. See the resemblance?
What if we give that to him? Actually, let's do a tricorder scan on him.
This life form appears to be intelligent, a new sentient race. There appears to be a resemblance between it and the Celotis, although the present forms are quite small and definitely non-sentient.
Alright, so let's give him the skull. Let's see what happens.
A child? No, I see many differences. This must be what our people who did not slumber have become. Still, I would like to see these remains properly interred, according to the precepts of our religion. May I keep this?
Of course. I think you will get along well with the Pollux inhabitants, and I'm sure you will have interesting theological discussions. I think I should return it to where I got it from.
Well, it is their skull, so...
No, I want to keep it as a memento for myself.
Oh my god, this just gets worse and worse.
Of course. I think you will get along well with the Pollux inhabitants, and I'm sure you will have interesting theological discussions.
Alright, let's give him this piece of metal. I think it would have been the key. Let's see what this does.
You found the key. I can now turn off the machinery creating our guardians, and no more sentience shall be at risk. Surely the Holy One smiles upon us all. I have no way to thank you, Captain, but please carry this request from my people to yours. We have much ancient knowledge we can share, and we would like to join your Federation. Go in peace.
I will be glad to accept your application to the Federation. We shall have a diplomatic envoy sent to make the final arrangements.
We look forward to meeting them. We also look forward to having discourse with the colonists. Farewell. May the Holy One bless you.
Live long and prosper.
Alright.
Kirk to Enterprise. Beam us up, Mr. Scott.
Oh, I guess that's it. Yeah, do a second run and let's call it Asshole Kirk. But yeah, if you actually do Asshole run with this, it will affect the final, because we are graded at the end of each mission, like so.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems at Pollux 5, and you've...
Hey, 100%!
100%. You and your crew received 4 commendation points. A perfect mission, Jim. You are a model for all Starfleet.
I might have known there weren't any demons.
We all have demons of our own, Bones. The ones we can't confront are often the hardest to deal with.
These demons were based on fear, Captain, a human failing.
I don't know, Spock. Everything that I've ever read about demons describes them as having pointy ears.
But yeah, the whole thing with the commendation points actually improves the performance of everybody in the crew. So if you do asshole level of stuff, your crew's not gonna do so well either.
The USS Enterprise is to report immediately to Beta Miamid. The USS Masada has failed to report as scheduled. Determine nature of delay and take whatever measures are necessary.
Set course for Beta Miamid, sir.
Give me 1 second, Chekhov. Let me find it first. Beta Miami. Beta Miami. Where the hell is it? Beta Miami 15. Oh, it's right here. I think. Hopefully.
There is an unidentified ship closing rapidly, weapons armed and shields up.
Message coming in, sir.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Leave the Beta Miami system.
The Elassi.
You're interfering in Elassi affairs.
We are conducting a search and rescue mission for the USS Masada. It was last reported in this system. We cannot leave until we can confirm its location and condition.
So be it. You have been warned. Prepare to die.
Let me save first.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
Alright. Shields up.
Raising shields.
Arming
Arm weapons. Where are they? The hell? Is he cloaked? Where the hell is he? Oh, there he is. I see him. Come on. Come on. There we go.
Target analysis off.
Shields are...
Target analysis off.
Scotty, see what you can do about the shields. Where is he? There he is. Oh yeah, he's got some pretty good
Target analysis off.
Thing is, I gotta hurry up and finish him off because he can repair like we can. Where is he? Where are you firing from? Alright, what happens if I let it slow down? Really? That's still a thing that's going on? That's
fleeing. The enemy ship's initial intercept course was from the last known position of the Masada. I suggest we orbit the planet for a closer sensor scan, sir.
It's good thinking, Spock.
There she is, Captain. She does not appear to be seriously damaged. Her shields are up, and 27 life forms are aboard.
You'd think they'd have like a bit more like awareness over the whole swatting thing, especially after what happened to Jordan. But I guess not, because I think Jordan made national news when he got swatted. So, alright, what was I think? Yeah,
Hailing the ship, Captain.
Greetings, Federation Imperialists. I am Elasi Seraph, and I have claimed this ship as a blow for freedom against Federation tyranny.
This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. You are illegally in possession of Starfleet property. This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Listen, Lassie. Hand over the ship and hostages now, or things are going to get very nasty.
Elaborate on swatting me.
This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Mr. Elassi, it appears that you have found something the Starfleet lost. This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise.
That's a pretty
you are
hard one.
illegally in possession of Starfleet property.
That's a bit confrontational.
This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Listen, Lassie. Hand over the ship and hostages now, or things are going to get very nasty.
Very confrontational.
This is Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. Mr. Elassi, it appears that you have found something the Starfleet lost. This is Captain James T. Kirk of the...
Ah, the infamous Captain Kirk. The Masada is mine. You will release 25 political prisoners I specify, or I will destroy the ship and its crew. The list of those wrongfully imprisoned should be coming over to you now.
Data file captured, Captain. Computer indicates they were all convicted of piracy with various counts of murder and mayhem thrown in.
Freeing the prisoners you requested will take time. We have to track down their current locations, and Starfleet will have to grant permission to move them here. I will get that started. You should tender a show of good faith on your part. Will you beam over so we can discuss negotiations face to face? We can work together on this, Elassi. How about beaming some of the hostages over as a show of good faith? Freeing the prisoners you requested will take time. We have to track down their current locations, and Starfleet will have to grant permission to move them here. I will get that started. You should tender a show of good faith on your part. Will you beam over so we can discuss negotiations face to face?
We gotta have negotiations.
We can
or
work
beam up
together
some
on
of the
this,
hostages.
Elassi. How about beaming some of the hostages over as a show of good faith? Freeing the prisoners you
What? Lower my shield so you can beam over a war party? I'm not stupid, Captain. We'll play by my rules.
So long as the shields are up, Captain, our hands are tied.
The Enterprise can overpower the Masada and take her, but the pirates would have all the time they need to kill every one of the hostages.
Will you send over data on the whereabouts and conditions of my falsely accused clansmen languishing in your dungeons, Captain?
Ooh.
Very well, we'll do it your way. I will put together the data packet. Kirk out.
Ooh, I see an idea for this. They're gonna pull a Star Trek 2 on this one. The prefix code.
Your fellow Alassi have been tried in Federation courts of law and found guilty of their crimes. We'll listen to your complaints if you discuss them reasonably. Forget it, Elassi Seraph. You'll be the next one languishing on a Federation penal planet unless you drop your shields and surrender to me immediately.
No. We're gonna pull a Wrath of Khan on
Very well,
you.
we'll do it your way. I will put together the data packet. Kirk out.
Spock.
Captain, we could use the command prefix code to lower the Masada's shields briefly, long enough for one transporter burst.
I think we're supposed to get access to computer for this. Hang on, how do I do that? Spaceship. Missions, consult computer. C. There we go. Okay. Masada.
Masada, USS. A Federation tug tender. Registry NCC 293391. Currently under the command of Captain Kevin Keeler.
Do I really have to put in that whole damn thing?
Of 17. Primary mission: tow, repair of disabled ships. Its input override code is 293-391-197736-3829.
Hey, I wasn't done!
Masada, USS. A Federation tug tender. Registry NCC 293391. Currently under the command of Captain Kevin Keeler. Crew complement of 17. Primary mission: tow, repair of disabled ships. Its input override code is 2933.
Alright, so Spock.
Captain, we could use the command prefix code to lower the Masada's shields briefly, long enough for one transporter burst.
How do we do that? Hail the Masada. Send the prefix code. There we go. Alright. 293-391 197736 329.
That code had no effect, Captain.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. I guess no spaces on it.
That code had no effect,
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. All right,
Shields repaired, Captain.
thank you, Scotty. I guess we're gonna put some dashes in there. Dash, there we go. 977.
Sending
There
prefix
we
and
go.
lowering the Masada shields.
Alright, Masada shields are down. Lower our
shields,
shields. And we're gonna beam over.
Save new game. Replace previous.
Alright, let's do this.
Captain's log. Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the car.
Huzzah! Is that Ensign Everett's again? Holy shit.
Lieutenant Christensen stands ready.
Lieutenant Christensen, alright.
This man was obviously the transporter engineer. He is unconscious, but alive.
Bones. It's all on you.
Thank you, Doctor. Be careful, Captain. The Lassie like to set booby traps. If you need any equipment, I've got my tools in this workspace.
Okay. We'll take that. What is that?
The Runsnake Transmogrifier. This device was invented by an engineer with a sense of humor about names. With the proper attachments, engineers use it for temporary fixes on key circuits.
Transmogrifier? Alright, anyways.
The transporter bay has been damaged in a recent firefight. A small bomb appears to have damaged the transporter controls. The transporter bay has been damaged in a recent firefight. These doors have been scarred by phaser fire. There was a battle here.
Bones, what do you make of this?
Well, Jim, there's one thing I can tell you. I don't like Colossi.
I can't see them winning any popularity contests, Bones.
They can forget about my vote.
Spock.
When this operation is complete, Captain, we should have Mr. Scott or Transporter Chief Kyle come here to assist with the repairs.
Let's not look too far ahead, Mr. Spock.
This is just like their raid on Damocles Station. Hard, fast, and dirty.
Alright, let's see what we can do with the tricorder.
Even our most efficient Chief Engineer Scott would have trouble repairing this damage in less than 2 days. I am registering energy residue from phaser fire and phaser grenade detonations. There are readings of another energy weapon, but the type is unknown. I am registering energy residue from phaser...
You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain anything.
What does this do? Huh.
You are in a typical starship corridor. Twisted debris has been scattered along the side of the corridor. Twisted debris has been scattered. A tangle of mangled equipment reduced to junk. There are the remains of 5 phasers without power packs, a drained phaser welder, and scraps of wire and uncertain bits of metal junk.
Can we pick up any of those? Yes, we can.
You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain anything.
Let's see what we got here. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Hang on. Spock. Yeah.
I don't think we can bring down that force field, Captain. If we could, though, it might be less risky than trying to transport onto the bridge.
Wait, force field? What force field?
A force field of unusual configurations has been erected in front of the doorway, which leads into the bridge. I don't think it would be healthy to approach too closely, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report. Nothing to report, Captain.
Can't say I like the decor.
I don't think we can bring down...
This corridor provides access to the transporter room, Captain. It is secure.
Some kind of force field appears to cover the door.
Oh crap. Stun.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Whew, that was close. Okay.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
Tricorder.
Nothing to report, Captain. Nothing to report, Captain.
Medical tricorder.
The pirates won't wait for a while, but they're going to be quite unhappy when they do. I recommend that we not be here when they awake.
You are in the brig of the Masada. 9 of the crew members are held in the cell. 2 Alasi guards lie on the floor. This appears to be the button that turns the brig force field on and off. A bomb located just inside the force field.
Oh, frick nuggets.
Spock raises an eyebrow.
Spock, what can you do
I
about
see
that?
that the Alasi live up to their reputation, Captain.
I don't like the looks of this, Jim.
I'm just a security officer, sir.
Of course you are.
You can't. It is located just inside the force field.
Tricorder.
A medium-strength phaser bomb. The brig force field would contain the explosion, but it would kill the crew members within the cell. I recommend that we find a way of disarming it, Captain. Captain, the switch has been booby-trapped to detonate a bomb, presumably inside the brig somewhere.
You are in the brig of the Masada.
How do I get... Is there a possible way I can be able to get Spock to do that rather than me? Because I get the feeling if I do that, they're gonna go blammo. There we go. Shot. Let's see what happens if I do this.
You set off some type of booby trap. The force field protected you from the blast, but everyone inside the brig is dead.
Let's try that again. Alright,
Medium-strength phaser bomb. The brig force field would contain the explosion, but it would kill the crew members within the cell. I recommend that we find a way of disarming it, Captain.
How do I do that?
I see that the Alasi live up to their reputation, Captain.
The crew is tired and has elevated signs from extreme stress, but they will survive.
You get no response. You get no response. You set off some type of booby trap. The force field protected you from the blast, but everyone inside the brig is dead. You fail to obtain anything.
Oh, god damn it, Kirk. Alright, is there any kind of like tool we can use?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
What happens if I shoot the
Captain, if we could manage to overload the force field, it would probably detonate the bomb before we could rescue the crewmen.
There's gotta be some way we can be able to power down.
You are in the brig of the Masada. 9 of the crew members are held. You are in the brig of the Masada.
I strongly recommend that we keep our silence, Captain. The Alassi are quite capable of tracing any communication from within this vessel.
Right.
I don't think he's in any shape to respond.
Spock raises an eyebrow. You fail to obtain anything.
Ah! Okay, there we go.
There. I believe the bomb is now defused, Captain.
If I could use my freaking face palm, I would do that now. God damn it, Kirk.
Thank you for freeing us, Captain. We'll secure the area so they don't come up behind you. We've had electrical problems with our door to our bridge, Captain. The Alassi don't know we put an electric shutdown device. You'd never find it by chance. But if you used a charged phaser welder 2 feet to the left of the door and 1 foot off the ground, you might be able to shut down the force field and get a jump on the Alassi.
2 feet to the left, 1 from the ground? Where do I get a phaser welder? Oh, Spock. There we go. This.
Nothing happens.
No.
Nothing happens.
Okay, so what happened? Okay. Walk. We'll go back out. Maybe the engineer can come up with something. Here we go.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Crewman Simpson.
Simpson. Seriously, how do I... use Spock this?
Nothing happens.
Or give Spock.
You fail to obtain anything.
No.
You fail to obtain... You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain anything.
Shut up already.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
We gotta figure this shit out. There's gotta be something else around here we can use.
You are in a typical starship corridor. According to the deck plans of this class of starship, this is the entrance to the ship's brig. Twisted debris has been scattered along the side of the corridor.
If we go down here. Nah.
You imperialist Federation scum! We will never surrender. Sereth is a great man with a great vision. I spit upon you. You imperialist...
Yeah, shut up.
Thank you for freeing us. You better take the bridge before they suspect anything is up. You'd better hurry up, or they'll catch on, sir.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
You get no response. Twisted debris has been scattered along the side of the corridor. You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain anything. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Save new game. Replace previous game.
So I want to try and get down and past the shield. How the fuck do I do that? Okay.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Oh, frick nuggets. Hang on. There's gotta be something in this goddamn manual.
A force field of unusual configurations has been erected in front of the doorway, which leads into the bridge. I don't think it would be healthy to approach too closely, Captain.
The force field is interfering too much to get an accurate reading, Jim.
I gave... No, that's get. What if I use... No. Get Spock to use this.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Nuggets. What about the okay, so if I used phaser on this.
Phaser well is now charged.
There we go. Huzzah! Okay, so let me talk to him. He said it was like
You'd better hurry up, or they'll catch on, sir.
Shit. Alright, so it was like 2 feet to the left and 1 foot off the ground. So from like here.
The field is absorbing the energy.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
field is absorbing the energy.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
The field is absorbing the energy. The field is absorbing the energy. That did it. The field is deactivated, Captain.
There we go. Alright. Now let's do this.
It's over, Seraph. Surrender, and I'll guarantee the lives of you and your crew.
Personally, I would have shot them, but let's see how we do this.
Freeze. Don't even think about it. Check and mate, Elasi. Don't do anything foolish. It's over, Seraph. Surrender, and I'll guarantee the lives of you and your crew.
You are an honorable and worthy opponent, Kirk. I accept your offer.
Scotty, beam down a security team to the bridge. We have regained control.
Oh, that was almost too easy. So figure out how to make the stupid freaking phaser welder.
Message from Starfleet, Captain.
On screen, Lieutenant.
We have read your report on the problems
Ah,
at Baker
77%.
and evaluate your performance at 77%. You and your crew received 2 commendation points. Well done, Captain. Keep up the good work.
Trying to hold a Federation starship captive. Can you believe it?
Since we just witnessed that very event, Doctor, I'm surprised you asked.
It was a rhetorical question, Spock.
That took quite a bit of organization to seize a starship. Think we'll see more of the Elasi pirates?
Undoubtedly, Captain. I suspect they have considerable resources to draw on.
So do I. Sulu, take us out of here.
Love's labor jeopardized.
Priority message from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
A raid across the Romulan neutral zone has placed Starfleet Research Station ARC-7 in jeopardy. Proceed immediately to ARC-7 and determine the status of the station. Good luck, Jim.
Alright, so actually what we're going to do here is save.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
We're actually going to go ahead and call it a night. I think 2 episodes per session is good enough. We're actually making really good time because I thought it would take a lot longer. I think there are like 7 episodes altogether, so that's pretty much the entire week set out. So we'll take care of that. We're going to go ahead and call it a night here.